plant you can see here is Pilea trinervia, also known as Pilea melastomoides, and it is best known for its Indonesian name poh-pohan, as it is only in Indonesia where it is commonly eaten as a vegetable, and its particular aroma is adding unique character to many Indonesian dishes. But this plant can be actually found in many regions of Southeast Asia, also in India, but there's very scarce information about it being eaten as a vegetable, except for Indonesia. And even in Indonesia it is more like a locally known vegetable in Java and some other regions. So this is one of those unique native vegetable delicacies that is usually nowhere else to try. Well, but if you leave or travel to other countries of Southeast Asia or to India, you might be happy to just found this plant and try it for yourself. In Indonesia though, you might even find some dishes served with it in restaurants. Or you can even be lucky to find the whole young stems, leaves in bundles sold on vegetable markets. Yep. But if you are from other regions, from other continents, you probably never heard about this plant ever. Yep. Well, it might be not the best vegetable ever. It is pretty astringent, so when you eat it fresh, you can only eat it in small quantities. But it really, when it's fresh, that you can sense its aroma the best, and that's what its beauty of a poh-pohan. It's herbal aroma, so you can actually treat it more like a spice, like a culinary herb, than a fresh vegetable. And when you cook it, it's losing its astringency, but also unfortunately it will lose a lot of that aroma. Not a leech again. Ah, you bastard. So, as you can see here, Pilea trinervia likes shady areas. It likes half shade, but it can also grow in strong shade. And it likes moist areas. It is commonly found in places like river edges and outskirts of lakes. It likes mossy forests. Poh-pohan can reach height even more than 1.5 meters. It's what you can call a shrub, although it's a herbaceous plant. Only its older stems are half woody. So you can actually pick the whole soft tops, and you can chop it and use for soups or steaming all together with leaves. So these are its flowers, and these are actually female flowers because Pohpohan has both male and female flowers. And as many of you already know about Pilea species, or recognized by the flowers, it is Urticaceae family plant. Yeah, so it is related to stinging nettle, but it's pretty far from stinging nettle, and fortunately it doesn't have any stinging hairs at all. So here you can see pretty shabby Pohpohan, and that's how its older stems looks like. It's pretty woody, but it's still soft wood, quite soft. So that's why it is kind of a shrub, but it's a herbaceous shrub. So here you can see in how dark conditions it can grow. Pohpohan is pretty easy in cultivation, and it's best to grow it in a rich compost soil with plenty of water, but the soil need to be well drained. It cannot be waterlogged, and the propagation of Pohpohan is very easy. You can propagate it from seeds, but it's actually very easy to propagate it through layering or through just stem cuttings. And for stem cuttings you need to use those older woody stems. But if you find this plant in nature, it always have some stems, side stems, easy to pick, like this one, and usually you will find some stems with roots already, because Pohpohan stems are putting roots as soon as they reach the soil. So here are small seedlings of Pohpohan ready to plant. So it's very easy to propagate, it's pretty easy to grow, and it's really unique vegetable. Yep. It might not be everyone's taste, not everyone might like the astringency and even its aroma, but I personally really like this aroma, and yep, it's one of those vegetables that might be not the main crop, but very interesting addition that will make your cooking more interesting. Besides for being used as a vegetable, Pilea trinervia is also used as a medicinal plant, but there are very scarce information about its traditional use, and modern scientific studies are even more scarce. So there's still little known about its chemical compounds and pharmacological actions, but you can read some information that I managed to find on my blog, and it's definitely a healthy plant. So it's a vegetable with benefits, you can say, and it's a truly unique vegetable as its herbal aroma is hard to describe, hard to compare to anything else. And that's what makes it special, and that's what makes Indonesian dishes that is traditionally used for very special. Yep. Outside of few regions of Indonesia, where it is pretty commonly used for culinary purposes, it is hard to find any information about its being eaten in other regions. So yeah, you can use it in many ways. You can use it fresh, you can cook it, you can use it for stir fry, you can use it for pakora, you can just steam it, use it in a way as you use spinach. Yeah. So it is a vegetable that is not universal for any dish, but it is a vegetable with a special character. Definitely worth to grow and consume.